Americans drank 6.3 billion gallons of beer last year, 50% in cans. Most of the plastic six-pack rings used end up in the ocean.
Around the world, an estimated 1 million seabirds and 100,000 marine mammals and sea turtles become entrapped in plastic or ingested and die.
People think that cutting the rings is enough, but birds and turtles eat the plastic either way.
That's why we decided to do something to protect marine life and also connect with our primary target, surfers, fishermen, and people who love the sea. Saltwater Brewery presents edible six-pack rings. A six-pack ring that feeds animals instead of killing them. We developed a material made of barley and wheat remnants from the brewing process that replaces plastic and also is edible for sea animals.
Besides being 100% biodegradable, compostable, and edible, it had to be strong enough to hold the weight and the typical handling of the cans.
We launched the edible six-pack rings and all kinds of points of purchase.
It's good beer, it's good for the ocean. I love these guys.
I don't mind paying a little extra for such a big impact.
You know, big guys should learn from this small brewery.
If I can eat it, the turtles can eat it too.
See, babe, you can enjoy your beer and save the environment.
This is the first time a 100% biodegradable and edible packaging is implemented in the beer industry. This innovative technology is as resistant and efficient as the plastic six-pack rings. If most craft breweries and big beer companies would implement this technology, the manufacturing cost would drop and be very competitive compared with the current plastic solution, saving hundreds of thousands of marine lives as a result.
It's a big investment for a small brewery created by fishermen, surfers, and people that love the sea.
We want to influence the big guys and kind of inspire them to also get on board.
So, Burger King's proposing a Burger Wars ceasefire to join forces with McDonald's on Peace Day and create the McWhopper. That's a big burger with big ambitions. A fair amount to swallow, right? So here's a little how, where, and why to help you digest our proposal. As two of the world's largest brands, we're in the perfect position to influence change. And like BK, McDonald's is committed to leveraging its size, scope, and resources to help make the world a better place. Peace One Day campaigns tirelessly for a better world, but they need our help raising awareness of Peace Day. We could rattle a bucket, but buckets aren't loud. Proposals like McWhopper make noise. Just ask this guy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Gilly, founder of Peace One Day. The thing I love about the McWhopper project is it walks the walk. It leads by example and demonstrates a genuine commitment to Peace Day and a more peaceful and sustainable world. Corporate activation on this scale creates mass awareness, and awareness creates action, and action saves lives. We hope you get on board, McDonald's.
So do we, Jeremy. We can't do this without them. So we've made participation easy, one location, one day only. We've designed a proposed pop-up restaurant, the packaging, even the staff uniforms. All we have to do is park our differences for one day and do what we both do best. No strings. Together, let's blaze a trail, build the unthinkable burger, and feed the discussion. Let's end the beef with beef. On Peace Day, September 21st, 2015.
In the news tonight, another Black Friday has arrived.
Retailers opening their doors earlier
Chaos
this year.
erupting when someone tried to cut me off.
It was a chaotic scene.
Taking a stand against the Black Friday frenzy, a major retailer is refusing to open on Black Friday this year.
REI.
The outdoor retailer REI. All of its locations will be closed on Black Friday.
And it won't be processing any sales online.
It will pay employees to take Black Friday off
to spend time outdoors.
This Black Friday, we're closing all 143 of our stores. We'd rather be in the mountains than in the aisles. Join us on November 27th at Option Outside.
retailers are joining REI, deciding to close their doors on Black Friday.
Yes, I can, suddenly, yes, I can. Gee, I'm afraid to go on has turned into, yes, I can. Take a look, what do you see? 133 pounds of confidence in me. Got the feeling I can do anything, yes, I can. Something that sings in my blood is telling me, yes, I can. I was just born today, I can go all the way, yes, I can. 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 Yes, I can.
Hey, yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can! Are you ready? I can climb Everest. Yes, I can. I can fight here all night and never rest. Yes, I can. I was just born today. I can go all the way. Yes, I can.
I've always felt musical. It was something that was in my blood. I used to bang on pots and pans when I was like 3, 4 years old. When you've been playing the drums for 45 years and you imagined in your basement.
Beer consumption in the U.S. is expected to be sluggish this year.
Beer sales have fallen 17%.
Beer sales have been drying up in recent
After
years.
nearly 40 years, the Miller Coors Brewery in Eden is shutting its doors for good. Shutting its doors for good.
What would you do if I told you you could save the world by drinking beer? It sounds crazy, but it's true.
Last week, a new fuel source was revealed, which comes from the ethanol created during the beer brewing process.
Brutrolium. It's a biofuel made from yeast and grain that's left over after they finish making beer.
What we can see is it hasn't been done anywhere else in the world.
They are recruiting guys. They are actually recruiting guys to drink more beer for the planet. What a job.
Drink a beer and save the world. Bill, yeah, that's every man's dream.
Brutrolium.
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 Petroleum. Petroleum.
Se llama Brutrolium.
DB Breweries has created 300,000 litres of what they're calling Brewtroleum.
Brewtroleum emits 8% less carbon than traditional petroleum.
That's 500,000 tonnes of carbon you're saving from going into the environment.
The supply? Well, it relies entirely on you drinking beer.
People can't seem to get enough of it. The brewery that came up with the idea is known as DB Export. It's selling its Brewtroleum at 60 filling stations across New Zealand.
Heineken has got massive global footprint in breweries. Now 50 of the biggest breweries want to take part in this. So next year we're rolling it out on a global scale.
Sorry, babe, can't go to your sister's house. Me and the boys got to drink some beer. Brewtroleum is saving the planet.
Where are you going?
To save the world.
What time are you going to be back?
About 9. Text you if I'm going to be late.
DePaul UK is a leading youth homeless charity dedicated to helping young people off the streets. They desperately needed funds to help the huge problem of youth homelessness.
The number of homeless people reported to be on the rise.
But with the market flooded with charities, how do they get themselves noticed? We decided DePaul UK should stop asking for sympathy and start being useful. Everyone associates the cardboard box with the homeless, but what if it could help the homeless off the streets? In 2013, the DePaul Box Company was born, a business selling a commodity essential to millions of home movers every year. Overnight, the humble cardboard box became a lifesaver. The profit from every box sold goes straight to helping a young homeless person sleeping on one, without ever having to ask anyone for a penny extra. We use the boxes to spread the word of DePaul's work. We develop press, outdoor, and TV campaigns. We started conversations with our customers. PR and social media shot us off the starting blocks. Orders came in, and we delivered. But we didn't stop there. We partnered with leading estate agents and student accommodation providers. 6,000 boxes have been sold in just a few weeks, and another 10,000 have been ordered. But home movers are just the beginning. We've started designing archive boxes with pre-orders from 2 international companies.
There are so many different ways that cardboard is used. We could have a solution for homelessness in the UK that is sustainably financed.
And perhaps a model for other charities to help plan their futures. The DePaul Box Company. Same box, big difference.
A group of small islands in the middle of the Baltic Sea is home base for a local bank. For almost 100 years, it's supported the families of farmers, sailors and fishermen living from the sea. Now, with 90 million people living around the Baltic Sea coastline, dumping a mix of toxins into its waters, the situation is critical and oxygen levels are alarmingly low. The seabed is being strangled to death, and in parts, it's already dead.
It's obvious. In order to care for our customers, we need to care for the sea. As a bank, we analyze data to try to understand risks. We also wanted to apply this behavior in an environmental perspective, in order to influence everyday decisions made by our customers.
To enable this, the Bank of Åland developed the Baltic Sea Project credit card and the Åland Index. The index merges credit card transaction data with that of financial investment analysis and calculates the individual carbon footprint of each transaction. This alignment has created the world's first bank index for everyday environmental impact. The result is presented with a monthly bill, as are the options to compensate locally, globally, or by lifestyle. Over time, you can track and compare your behavior with the national average. For all the status levels, the bank is now replacing all its credit cards in Finland, and soon they will also be available in Sweden. But no man is an island. That's why the Bank of Åland is making the index available to any bank, that believes that change is driven by insight, substantiated by data, and created together.
It's important for Barbies to look different. You know, like the real people in the world.
This is radical because we're saying that there isn't this narrow standard of what a beautiful body looks like.
When I look at the line now, one is taller than original Barbie, one is more petite, and one is curvier.
It's going to be so much fun for the girls to really pick out dolls that they can relate to and that they connect with.
I like them because this one looks like me and this one looks like my mom. This one looks like my friend Non. Her name is Non.
They're seeing the differences amongst their friends and family being celebrated.
We have to let girls know it doesn't matter what shape you come in, that anything is possible.
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher if I have time.
I like being a scientist. That makes me feel like I can do anything.
This is what our future looks like because this is what the world looks like.
It's kind of cool to have people look different. These dolls look like everyone I see walking by at the path of Wonderland. Knees up like a unicorn. Higher, higher. I've been to New York, Transylvania.
There was this magical air of like a pixiness about him, and everything was a big adventure, whatever he did.
When Lynx approached us to talk about tackling male suicide, this was hugely exciting. Brands like Lynx can make all the difference in the world because this is, at its very essence, a cultural issue.
As a brand for guys, I feel that we have a responsibility to address issues like this that affect guys all over the UK.
This was a highly reactive campaign using real-time data to pull trivial topics live from the press and social media, showing all the things we're more than happy to talk about to highlight the one thing we're not. One idea, hundreds of headlines, hundreds of topics bigger than suicide. In London, people couldn't get enough of Starbucks red cups, and a new like button on Twitter became a trending topic across the UK. Every 2 hours, we created a new headline, because every 2 hours, a guy in the UK will kill himself. These ads got people's attention, including a host of celebrities that lent their support. We asked people for one day to join us in talking about this bigger issue instead.
Started a national campaign to raise awareness of male suicide with men.
And this campaign was run in association with the men's grooming brand Lynx, and I think we should pay tribute.
In fact, this one campaign did more to raise awareness of the issue than anything in the last 10 years.
She touched the pickle. She touched the pickle. Oh yes, she did.
Arey haan, Baba, she touched the pickle.
Yeah, she touched the pickle.
I touched the pickle. Periods के दिनों में कहते हैं don't wear white, don't go out, don't play, don't touch the pickle. I say girls, let's break the taboos. Go ahead and touch the pickle. Whisper कदम बढ़ाए जा.